to my channel. So as you can see, I am completely barefaced because I am going to be recreating Patrickstarr'S natural everyday makeup look. And I already have my skin moisturized and prepped. And as you can see, I do have some scarring. These are old scars. This is the skin. So in his video, he did skin first. Normally I do brows, but we're gonna do it like how he did. So first I'm gonna be taking the One Size Secure the Blur primer. This is like my favorite primer ever, okay? I have loved this so much. This is definitely like my number one. This is actually a backup, so I already ran through one already. Just gonna take that, about that much, rub it in. I start in the center in my T-zone and press. And this is perfect for those days when you still want to look good, but not like super glam. And usually for me, like, I'm either all or nothing, but you know, lately I've been wanting, you know, something a little quicker. I don't want to spend as much time doing my makeup. And as you can see, my skin is smoothed and blurred, okay? There's not any shine. So Patrickstarr'S actually commented on my full face of One Size Beauty, and he actually watched my entire video, and y'all, that video was long. So in my other video, I did mention that my foundation was slightly dark, and I picked up Dark 2 from the BBB blurring cream, and this is dark with golden undertones, and this was just like a little dark on me. So he actually sent me a lighter shade. Here I have Dark 1, which is a neutral undertone, and this is what they look like side by side. So this is Dark 2 with golden undertones, and this is very warm. This is very warm, and this is Dark 1 neutral. It doesn't look that neutral to me. It looks more like yellow. This is Dark 2 with golden undertones. And this is Dark 1, which is neutral. And I will have my foundation shades that I wear in my description box, but I'm gonna be trying out Dark 1N all over, because when you blend it out, it does match. See? I'm gonna be putting it in my hands because that is how he applied it. And I'm gonna start off by taking about that much, rubbing it in my fingers and pressing it. And just look at that. And I like how this BBB cream is lightweight, but as you see, it still has good coverage. Onto my eyelids. And that actually covered up pretty good underneath my under eyes. So I mean, you really don't even need concealer if you just wanted an all even skin tone. I'm gonna take a little bit more and just add it here and here. And as you can see, my skin is even and very smooth. So using your hands is probably going to give you the best coverage and best application. For concealer, I picked up Dark 3G, which is a golden undertone. And this is pretty much my skin tone shade, which is what I wanted at the time because I wanted something that I could use to carve out my brows instead of just using my Juvia's Place concealer. I didn't have a lighter shade, so they also sent me a lighter shade. So they sent me medium dark 4, which is a golden olive. It says GO, so I'm assuming that's gonna stand for golden olive. And that is what this looks like. So side by side. So in Patrick's video, he only used one concealer. Normally I use 2, but today I'm actually just going to use the lighter shade. So I'm gonna take that new shade from the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer, and I'm just going to, he applied 3 dots. So I'm gonna go like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A little down my nose and a little bit on my chin. Take this beautiful marble sponge. I will have the name of this sponge in my description bar, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend her out. So concealer is all blended and it just gave me a little bit of brightness, not too much. So normally I use a pressed powder first with a brush to set underneath my eyes, but he used a loose powder. So I have my One Size translucent powder and I'm actually running low on this. So I picked up a backup because I love how smoothing and blurring this powder really is. I'm going to dip into my powder, tap off the excess. I'm going to press that in and apply some onto my eyelid as well. So he did mascara and brows, okay? So my lashes are pretty much non-existent, okay? I'm going to be applying lashes and I'm gonna be using these. This is the I Envy Remy 3D Invisible Band, and this is in number 5. After he set it with the loose powder, he took a pressed powder. So I'm gonna be using the One Size Turn Up the Base Versatile Foundation Powder in medium 5, and this is a golden undertone. This is what medium 5G looks like, and he took his sponge, swirled it in there, and then pressed that just to brighten it a little more. My eyelids too. Now I'm gonna be doing brows, so I am just going to be brushing my hairs up to get off any, you know, product off of my eyebrows. I'm gonna be taking my Morphe MICROBROW pencil in Java and just like slightly underline my brows. and fill in any gaps. Not too much because we want this to look kind of natural. And then brush it through just to soften it so it's not harsh, so it has a blend. So lashes are done. So now I'm going to set the rest of my face. I'm gonna be taking the Turn Up the Base Versatile Foundation Powder in Dark 4G, and this is what it looks like. I did pick this up when it was like summertime, so I'm sure I could go down a shade. For my brush, I'm gonna be taking the Morphe x Ariel A21 brush, and it just looks like that. So I'm just gonna dip into this and then just tap it. Now that everything is set, he didn't use any bronzer, but he did use blush. I am so excited that he is coming out with his bronzer and blush collection. I cannot wait to get my hands on it, but I don't have that for this video, unfortunately. So for blush, I'm gonna be taking the Love Sprung palette from Artist Couture, and this is in volume 2, okay? So originally when I saw this blush, I was like, there's no way that's gonna work on my skin tone. I just thought it was gonna be too light. And I saw like people fairer than me using this, and I was like, yeah, it's not gonna work for me, okay? So this is what the blush looks like. So as you can see, it's definitely more richer in person, okay, than online. I'm going to be using Infatuated and Lotus Love. I'm just going to mix them. And just going to apply it because Patrick did put on blush. And I mean, he mostly focused it on the apples, but you know, I already have pretty chunky cheeks as it is, so I'm not going to be doing my blush that way. I like my blush like this to really lift the face. And as you can see, just mixing those shades are so beautiful. I'm going to add this gloss from FENTY. This is in Fussy. And then just to bring some life into the skin, just for like a little slight glow, just so everything melts, I'm gonna be taking the Preserve the Serve. This is the Luminous Setting Mist. And as you see, that just adds like a healthy glow. I'm going to dry it down a little bit. I'm going to take my powder puff and press like my T-zone just so everything is set and not like super glowy. And this completes my recreation of Patrick's everyday makeup routine using the One Size BBB blurring cream to achieve this look. Thank you, Patrick and the team at One Size for sending over those products, because as you can see, it is a much better match for me. That concludes my video, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.